What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel again. We are here with Halo Infinite multiplayer overview. I've been reading about it on Twitter, and I guess it's a really good video, so I really want to check it out and see how good it really is. So hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. All right, here we go. Spacebar. Okay, Spacebar. This is in 4K, rendered at 1440p, so it might look a little bit weird on your guys' end. I apologize. I mean, you should still get a feel of like how good it's gonna look.
Just the feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
My gunner's upside down and he's like laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist, kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
Remember how excited I was with like this big combat with vehicles going all over the place.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
Wow, look how good that Spartan looks, the pink one. You can tell that they really worked on the graphics a lot.
Well, what is Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena style combat and big team battle, this wide open, vehicle infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're gonna give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's gonna evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
That's good to know.
For me, working through this multiplayer of this game, and the toughest challenge I think was really about how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new?
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can go next.
Looks so good. I'm kind of skeptical on that grappling hook, though.
A tight experience. It was all about being fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every kill you get.
Going back to like what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches.
Looks pretty
great.
satisfying
Halo
to kill
is really
someone.
About fair and balanced starts, so everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging. It's about finding new toys and kind of developing your playstyle as you run through the match.
That gun's gonna be OP,
What
I
makes
can
Halo
already
feel
tell.
like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the Sandbox. Like, the Sandbox is Halo.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet.
I wonder how that
Equipment is
shield's gonna
back, but
play in the
equipment is
game.
kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to back cap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature of this toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your classic
God,
like
triple
the
kill in
overshield, the
one
active
swing.
camouflage. For this title, what we're looking at, what we're excited for, is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it and someone
That's a
kills
good
you in
idea.
multiplayer, you drop that overshield and then they could take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy, but we took the equipment side of it and modernized it. When it comes to
That's
the
good
vehicles,
thinking by the dev.
we went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off. There's different aspects of the vehicle that change how my vehicle handles now. And that's something that's brand new.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much, you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you gotta choose what you wanna do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
We've got a cousin to the Warthog, which is the
Wow,
Razor.
this game looks so
Back
good.
has this like multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into.
Cousin
if you
to the
want put, like,
Warthog.
detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what
Can you
really
store
make
the
it
flag on the back of
and
that?
kick a lot of butt in MP and campaign.
Can you imagine you just go in, grab the flag, just stick it in the trunk, take off? That'd be pretty sick.
The levels define pace for the game, how
Alright, I won't
frantic
pause it again.
is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
So you can grapple onto the person.
For me, BTB is all about experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, you know, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore. We have Pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Scorpion tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting.
This is not just more players, this is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
It looks so fun.
The announcer is
Wish it was
your
already out.
big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before. Personal AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI. Designation button.
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some like moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
They add the sense of like me as a Spartan being more important.
There's more than one
for us as
person that you can
multiplayer. It's
choose
really about becoming a Spartan.
to talk
You're
to you.
Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
The body of customization content that
Here we
we
go.
have on day one ensures that there will be millions of customization combinations.
That visor,
of
that's
Spartans on
sick.
the battlefield. That includes things like armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization.
That camouflage guy looks so sick.
Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com, as well as the Halo Waypoint
Work in
app.
progress.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice, as well as choose prosthetics for the first time.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some
Dude, look at that visor. Dude, that is sick. Oh, sorry.
polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways
I lied. I
you've
was
never
gonna
been
pause
able
it
to
again.
before. So we're coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content, and we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
No loot
The Halo
boxes.
Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
All of these rewards are single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game.
Good.
All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce...
I'm pausing again. Just take a look at these Spartans here. The guy on the second from the right, look at his visor. The purple, pinkish visor. Wait, what's the guy on the far right, though? It's got like a bluish tint, reflective, looks like. The camouflage guy looks the best out of all these dudes. He looks so sick.
New components, new looks, new gameplay for
That's
players.
new background
new
screensaver
opportunities
for
to
me.
earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the samurai
Let's take a look. This is the samurai outfit. Looks pretty cool.
already. That's one of our event armor cores, and that's going to be something that
Gonna be
players
an
can
event.
earn through gameplay for free.
Free.
With us going free to play for the multiplayer part of the game, like that was a big goal because, how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And when we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. I mean, everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be
Good.
on PC
I like that.
and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting, and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends. That like some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like
I'm
let
not
them
trying
talk
to
each
sit up
other,
so
let them be
close to the
friends.
camera, but kind of into this video.
Why are you here?
How much time is it?
To be a Spartan.
The Academy is a place that you can go with an MP
How smooth it
to
looks.
kind of onboard into the experience. It's great for newer players.
Might not be
who are
smooth
still
on your
picking up
guys'
the
side,
controls,
but
and
for
also
me it is.
people who want to.
I'll link the original video down below.
It's a series of experiences, both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use to just.
That's one thing I
get
wish they
more
would have had in
explore the game
older
as you want to.
Halo
For players
games.
who are new to Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about.
Little training
Some of
ground.
these characters, what are they about? And help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years, so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I
Pre-release.
think they're awesome. Our goal with bots has been to
I
have.
just want to read this. Primary weapon, secondary grenade second. So you have two different grenades. No, that's just the regular grenade and the plasma one. Here we are, bots. They finally added bots. Let's hear about it.
have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Bots
Partnering
can
with
really
our
change a lot of
players on
things,
the
like
road
how
to
good you
launch
are.
and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands. You know, whether it's seeing what people make in Forge or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already, and just can't wait to really get into that as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch, launch itself, and beyond.
Wow, 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 wow. Free to play Infinite, Halo Infinite multiplayer. I believe the campaign you have to pay for. I don't think it would be 60 bucks for a campaign, but who knows? All right, guys, that was the Halo Infinite multiplayer overview. So far, sounds fantastic. I don't really have anything bad to say about Halo. I know there's a lot of hate when the trailer first came out for Halo Infinite, which was back in, was it E3 of last year? I don't remember if it was, but I know it got a lot of hate. There's a lot of memes about the game, about the trailer being made because the graphics are really bad. To be honest with you, I thought the graphics looked completely fine. I mean, I know it looked kind of like it was a plastic texture to it. I thought that was fine. At the end of the day, it's just gameplay first. So Halo is all about gameplay, graphics kind of second. But it seems like they kind of mastered both at the same time in this overview. So it looks pretty good. From what I'm hearing, man, got crossplay between Xbox and PC, over 1 million combinations for customization. So I think this game is I think they're gonna blow it out of the water, really. So I mean, all you gotta really do now is just wait. That's the sucky part. You gotta wait for everything to come out. There's a lot of good games coming out now. Dying Light 2 on the rise, Halo Infinite on the rise, Call of Duty, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think Call of Duty is really gonna do anything big coming up. I know they got was it World War II Vanguard is the latest leak for it. After this past Call of Duty game, I got really no hopes for the next one. You got Battlefield coming out 2042. That game looks pretty promising as well. Just, it's a good time to be a gamer, it seems like. It just seems like last year the gaming industry was just kind of low. Nothing really comes out because of COVID and whatever. But I think we're back on the rise. We're back where we were supposed to be at. And I'm excited now. I'm really excited. So thank you guys for checking out the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, tomorrow's video. So later.